All right. There it is. 3 minutes before we're live. What's up, everybody? Hope all is well with you. It is the last day of summer. My name is Tallboy. I came to hang out with you for the pre-show, as they call it. Let's see if anybody's in the building. I don't think anybody's here just yet, but we're live. Hey. Perspicacious. That's right. Did I spell it right? I don't think I spelled it right. Did I spell it right? No, I did not. Ooh, let's fix that. Got the wrong word. Look at me messing all up and everything. But see, this is why you have a pre-show, right? Perspicacious. That's why I couldn't get it right. Perspicacious. That's how you spell it. Perspicacious. It's a formal word that means possessing acute mental vision or discernment. I don't know what none of that means, right? I have no idea. But it does says the ability to notice and understand things that are difficult or not obvious. What's up, Revis? I got it right. Perspicacious. Awesome Wood Things. What's happening? Hope all is well with y'all, man. I definitely appreciate y'all jumping in on the pre-show. How was your day? Where in the United States? I got to get like a truck just showing where in the U.S. is Revis Brown. That's what we're going to have to do. So, Revis, we got to create that graphic and I got to get you that stuff, okay? So we're going to work on that. Hopefully we can get it done this week. My promise, okay? Everybody else, what's going on? Hit the spot, 1006. She's in the building. Perspicacious. I think that might be your word, hit the spot. Anyway, hope all is well with everybody. We are live in literally 1 minute and 15 seconds. And yeah, we're going to just see how it works out. We're going to make it work and make it do what it do. That's all I can really say. Hope all is well. Let's see. Can I put that in there? No, I don't want to do that. 1 minute, we're live. And then don't forget our stash stock party. Of course, they don't have the stash stock right at 8 o'clock. It comes on at 8 o'clock, so I have to build it out as quickly as possible, if that makes sense. So just bear with me as we try to figure that part out. There it is. Let's see if I can get this here. Got a new overhead cam. Let's see if I can get that working. It don't even work the way I want it to work. 26 seconds before the overhead. Let's see if I can get the overhead cam to work. Reset. That's not right. Can we shrink it down to size? Yeah, there we go. 10 seconds. We're live. Y'all ready? Perspicacious, y'all. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. What's going on? Tallboy, we're here, we're live, and we're talking tech news. You like the little diagram, the little thing that just popped up at the bottom? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I've been trying to get that thing to fire off just the right way, and we finally got it to go right this week. So that's what's up. Anyway, my name is Tallboy. We're here to talk tech and simplify tech in a language that you understand and give you some information that you should care about, or at least take heed or take notice to what's going on in the world. All right. So real simple. You guys already know the house rules that are regulars. If you're new to the family, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And we'll bring your comments in as you make your comments. And as you make them, if they are fit, we'll discuss. So that's the whole purpose. We're trying to build a whole community here. And basically, we would like you to join us, if that makes sense. Lisa Maria, not sure if she's here yet, but yesterday was her birthday. So she is a family member and it's her birthday. So when I say happy, you say birthday happy. Hopefully y'all did that and wish Lisa Maria a great happy birthday. Hopefully she got that. If not, we'll do it again towards the end. All right. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the show. Our stash stock party of the evening. For the ones that are not familiar with what's going on, this is where you can invest stock or invest into some stock, if that makes sense. And it's at no cost to you. Basically, you go to stash.com/party, and then you can claim your free stock. Tonight's product offering, as they show it here on the screen, is Social Media Mania. So you have literally 1 hour from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock to log in and get your free stash stock. So I'm logging in now to get mine. And you have the same opportunity as well. And when you're ready to invest, you can go ahead and invest as well. And you get $20 if you use my code that's in the description. And it's absolutely free. It's at no cost to you. All right. So if you invest 20, they give you 20 if you use my code. If not, it's perfectly fine. It's no hard feelings. All right. I got a top down shot here. So you see my hand, so you can see me actually working. Here is the Rodecaster Pro. Here is my sound effects and the switcher buttons that we can press here. And then I got some other wires and stuff over here. So these are all my external hard drives that you can see. And then you can see the two cameras right there. That's what's going on. So we got some action going on. So I've been trying to perfect this, if that makes any sense, for the last week or two. And I kept running into some issues here. So our word of the day, that's right, our word of the day. Let's see where we can find that and see if we can get you to jump on that. The word of the day is perspicacious. I messed it all up earlier today. I forgot the P, but that's all right. We got it in there before the show actually went live. Perspicacious. Let's see what they're talking about.
Today's word is perspicacious, spelled Perspicacious. Perspicacious is an adjective. It means possessing acute mental vision or discernment. Someone who is perspicacious has a keen ability to notice and understand things that are difficult or not obvious. Here's the word used in a sentence from The New Yorker by Richard Brody. Some of the film's performances are merely peculiar and others merely apt. But actor Don Cheadle is thrilling, with coiled strength and a perspicacious gaze that seems to realize ideas in motion.
So that's it. Perspicacious. All right. We ain't going to go through all that other stuff. Basically, what it is saying is the ability to notice and understand things that are difficult or not obvious. So I hate to say this, but for the ones that that like to smoke, you guys probably have the ability to notice and understand things that are difficult or not obvious. Or if you're a female that is a private eye detective, perspicacious is probably you. All right. So the keen ability to notice and understand things that are difficult or not obvious. Hopefully you have your adult beverage. And like I said, feel free to share the show. Share it out with 2 or 3 of your friends. Let them be a part of what's going on. Sister Queen is in the building. Hope all is well. She says, I can't even pronounce that word. Okay, well, let's I know it's a big word. Perspicacious. There it is. Perspicacious. I was having a hard time too, Sister Queen. Said I couldn't pronounce that. I'm not mad at you. I couldn't pronounce it either earlier today, so I was getting a little frustrated myself. So perspicacious. All right. So that's what it is. Hopefully you can use that hopefully before the end of the week. And hopefully that will help you. All right. So maybe you should try it. Hold up. Somebody got jokes. The ability to notice and understand things that are difficult or not obvious. Oh, okay. All right. I know where you're going with that. That's a little sidebar. No judgment here. Free stock, yes, please. Mr. Awesome Wood Things, I see you over there. Hope all is well. Debbie Slush, but that was good, tall boy, the way you broke it down. Thanks. Oh, that's what's up. Let me see if I can get that on the screen right there. And yeah, there you go. So Debbie, I'm just trying to break it down, and that's the goal: define words and how can we enhance, if that makes sense, throughout the year, and go from there. Sister Queen, she said, I tried, and I will keep trying. All right, no big deal, no harsh feelings. If we got to put it back on the screen one more time, and we all say it together: purse. So you women got the purse. Perspicacious. Perspicacious. All right. Perspicacious. You got to say it like 10 times and you'll probably get it. Perspicacious. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into the show and let's discuss what's going on. We've all bought phones, right? And when you buy your phones, are you buying your phones outright, or are you buying them? What's the phrase I'm looking for? Are you buying them outright, or are you leasing the phone? A lot of us, when we go through T-Mobile or AT&T, or possibly even Verizon, we're basically leasing the phone, or we're renting to own them, if that makes sense, before we go out and buy them. But what if you want to switch to another carrier? How or when does your phone unlock, and how can you get your carrier to do it? So considering folks are ready to jump ship and go with this new iPhone 14, and they're ready to go with some other phones that'll be releasing within the next couple of weeks, I figured this would be a great time to start discussing this. All right. So everybody knows about this new eSIM that's in the United States that iPhone 14 is releasing. So switching between carriers could be soon faster and easier. You won't have to head into a store and wait for a physical SIM card to ship. With the eSIM, adding new wireless services could be done in a matter of minutes. And basically, you just download the app, right? Some providers like T-Mobile have already even turned to the technology as a way to get you to test drive its network alongside your current one. So for the ones who are not familiar, T-Mobile allows you to have your current service with whoever that provider may be, but then you can also use their eSIM in your phone. So it's already built into the technology with some of the newer phones. Now, that's all if you have an unlocked device. So if you're thinking about leaving your carrier or your provider, you need to know about unlocking your phone through AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile. So the question is, why are these phones locked? That's really what it really boils down to. Why do they lock the phones? Well, the short answer is they don't want you to buy the phone from them and then just jump ship. That's literally what the short answer is. But let's go ahead and just read further as they say here. So to break down a little bit more, it says phones are expensive, and basically the major wireless providers often are willing to subsidize that cost in exchange for you committing to staying with them for a period of time. So that's why they pretty much lock the phone, if that makes any sense. For years, this was through a 2-year contract, but now it's installment plans. You trade in your current phone with the major carriers, and you will get a hefty discount. And you get a hefty discount on a new phone as long as you are willing to be on a certain plan and stay with them for 2 to 3 years, if that makes any sense. But to incentivize staying, they're saying that the carriers often dish out the discounts as monthly bill credits. And then basically, for example, everybody wants this new iPhone. I don't know why, but if you want this new phone, you'll pay about $27 or $28 a month. And the carrier will give you a monthly credit on your bill for that amount until that phone is paid out. And AT&T has you locked into a 3-year contract with them to get the iPhone 14. If you want to upgrade to another phone next year or 6 months from now, or maybe 2 years from now, or leave to another provider, you got to pay out that balance of what's owed, because remember, they gave you the phone, right? And when they gave you the phone, they literally said, hey, we're going to pay this phone by giving you this credit of $27, $28 for you to stay with us. But now you want to go to another carrier because you're getting spotty service. You're not feeling it. You don't like the way they're charging you. And you say you want to go somewhere else. That's just not really what it is. You want to bounce. Now you got to pay the phone out. The carriers just don't want people to buy a phone and then ditch them immediately. So they added some security, if that makes any sense. And when they added that security, it won't allow you to just jump ship. And this is known as being locked to a network with unlocked devices available to work on any network that supports it, including internationally. So you can get it like unlocked for like maybe 60 days if you're abroad. And I think they give you a chance to unlock the phone temporarily to where you can put another SIM card in while you're abroad. And you can do it up to 3 times a year. So I don't know if it's 30 days, 45, 60, but it's no more than 60 days, if that makes any sense. But those that are looking for freedom, from the start should note that Apple, Samsung, OnePlus, Google, and others will sell you a phone unlocked and maybe even a discount if you have another device to trade in. So if you got your old phone and you want to trade it in, they'll probably give you a little deal off of that. If that's something that you're interested in. So that's the question, if that's something that you want to do. So the question is, how long do the lock periods last, and how can I get free from being locked in, if that makes any sense? The length of time the phone is tied to each carrier varies, and it also has some requirements. So AT&T, if you're with them, they say you need to pay through the installment plan or pay your device off to be able to unlock it. That's what they're saying that you have to do. Let's see, I'm gonna put all that up there. T-Mobile says, and you can't have any past due balances. So basically you gotta have a zero balance with them. T-Mobile, they say that they have the similar terms, but you gotta make sure your balance is paid off of your account and is in good standing, and that the phone hasn't been reported lost or stolen. So you can't say my phone is lost or stolen and then you go jump to another, can't jump ship. You can't do that. And then you also need to be on T-Mobile's network for at least 40 days. Once you meet those requirements, T-Mobile automatically unlocks your devices within 2 days. And Verizon says they have the best unlock policy out of the 3 providers. They have some rules that were tied to wireless spectrum that it acquired over 10 years ago. And basically, the carrier will automatically remove locks on its devices after 60 days. You do not need to have paid off your installment plan, though if you do decide to switch carriers, you will be on the hook for paying off the balance of what is owed. So, I mean, this is, I didn't even know all of this. I didn't know Verizon had this plan, like with T-Mobile. I'm with T-Mobile, and they say you have to be with their service for at least 40 days with the new phone. So I think that that's, interesting information. When I go abroad, I usually just have them unlock the phone for, the time that I'm going to be over there. Then I can just take my SIM card out, treat it like gold. And then when I treat it like gold, when I come back, I just put the original SIM card back in. But while I'm abroad, I can use their SIM card and I can get faster internet. And I just literally do everything through WhatsApp. And then I can still do social media, and you just pay for internet as opposed to paying for minutes and internet. I just only pay for internet when I'm abroad. But here in the United States, if you want to just say, hey, I bought this new iPhone 14, I'm about to buy the Google Pixel 7, I'm gonna buy this new Samsung phone or the OnePlus 10. If you say I want to just unlock it and I want to be able to switch to another carrier, you got to pay the balance out. They're not going to just give you the phone for free and then think that you're going to just get up out of there without anything, without no repercussions. They're giving you the phone at a discounted price instead of you paying for it outright. The next thing was, let me see what they say here. They say, will my phone work with other providers once unlocked? All the newer phones, they support 4G LTE and the 5G networks. All iPhones and Apple sales in the US, for example, will work with all 3 major operators. It's really when you start going to like the Asus ROG and you start going to like Huawei, those phones probably Xiaomi phones, those phones may or may not work with all providers. We don't know. As long as it's a 5G or 4G LTE, as long as it has that technology, you should be good. They say that there may be some discrepancies based on the device you have. A T-Mobile and AT&T or an unlocked Google Pixel 6a will work with Verizon and 5G, though it will lack the ability to connect to its faster millimeter wave G5G network. So basically, you can't go to 5G, but you can jump on Verizon's 4G. Yeah, that's if you have a Google Pixel. So that's some good information if you have a Pixel phone. And basically, they're saying that this is because the Verizon version of this device features the necessary millimeter wave hardware with other models do not have. So these cases are basically increasingly less prevalent, particularly on the latest iPhones and the Galaxy S devices, but it's worth keeping in mind if you plan on moving around. So if you go from city to city, state to state, you might want to pay attention to all of that, all right? So each carrier has set up pages on their respective websites for you to check to see if your phone will work within its service. So whoever you're with, if you're thinking about unlocking the phone, this might be some information that you might be interested in and you might care about. So that's pretty much it. I see Lisa Maria has made it in the building. It's your birthday, girl. Or you still celebrating or what's going on? So Awesome Wood Thing says, payment plan, but my latest phone I bought outright. So for me, I like to normally jump out of phones within 8 months to a year. But then now, since the pandemic, what has happened is it's just best to hold on to the phone for 2 years, because as we all saw with iOS, the same phone, the iPhone 14 is, they only made some small changes and it's really not worth it unless you're just a first generation type of person. You could skip a version or skip 2 versions. Well, I used to be with Samsung and every year I had to get the newest and the latest and the greatest Samsung phone. And what I found was 11 months later, I'm ready to go into a new phone, and that's another $600 or $700 that I'm dropping on a phone. That does not make sense. So if it's not really the technology that can help you or enhance you, I'm not paying for that type of service. So the question is, are you content with your service? And if you're not, what service do you think that you would jump to? And the second question that I have is, are you leasing your phone or are you going to buy your phone outright? So at least you know that if you want to jump to another service, you have to pay the phone service off, if that makes any sense. And you can't have any balances, but you can unlock the phone if that's something that you would like to do. All right. Let me see. Is there any other comments over here? I'm not sure if I see anything that was out there. I just see that Lisa Maria is celebrating her birthday and everybody's wishing her well. She says she's going to the dinner and a movie every day. Now, look, Lisa Maria loves the movies. So if y'all buy her a ticket to go see Woman King, if she hasn't already seen it, I'm pretty sure she would appreciate that. I don't know what else is out there. I don't know if she want to see Honk for Jesus. I don't know if that's really, that's in her palette, if that makes any sense. But it is her birthday and we're going to celebrate with her all night long. All right. Mama D says, I love my carrier. I am not tripping off of that. So I got you. So that's what's up. Let's move on to our next topic of the evening. We've been talking about this, guys, and it's funny because now I told you we're going into the digital age. I told you that this is some stuff that's going to be happening. And basically now the competitors are saying we're here and we want you to use our service over some of the other services. So we talked about what Amazon was doing with the Palm. We discussed what you can just go in with the shopping carts and just walk out of certain stores. Well, it's here. Instacart's new service lets you skip the checkout line with smart shopping carts. That's right. Smart shopping carts are really here. So be on the lookout for these. And if you're in the grocery store, take a picture of them. Take a picture of those smart shopping carts and send them to me. And then that way we can see you shopping with it and seeing how it is and embrace the technology, because everybody's not really ready for this technology, if that makes any sense. And the whole goal is we're discussing this technology, and when we discuss it, we're ready for it, and then we can embrace it the way it should properly be, if that makes any sense. So the way the article reads is Instacart is launching its connected stores program consisting of 6 new technologies combining online and in-store shopping to create a personalized experience. This is no different from what Whole Foods was already doing, guys. So this is basically where we're at with this technology. They've already been doing this, so now they just want to get a hold of it. So basically, Irvine, California, they're saying that they plan to expand. Prior to this, Instacart tested a pilot version of connected stores across the United States and Canada. And they also chose some stores called Schnucks and Joseph's Classic Market. Those locations will get elements of connected stores with the rollout date still pending. So not all these stores will have the full suite of features, but the Instacart representatives say it's up to the retailers themselves to decide what they want to support. So basically in Irvine, California, they will have 5 of the 6 features, and out of stock insights will not be available at that location, but it won't really impact the customers as it's more for the retailer. So basically what the out of stock feature is, if you're in the shopping in the cart or putting stuff in the cart, if you grab the last one, it will literally let the retailer know that you're out of cornbread or you're out of chicken, you're out of grapes, or it will let you know that you're out of it. And that's the feature for the retailer, if that makes any sense, not necessarily for us as the customer. The rest of the suite is much more focused on helping customers with their shopping. So the connected store features kind of consist of this here. And what they're saying is the connected store features are an improved caper cart. It's a smart shopping cart, and it comes equipped with scales, sensors, and a touchscreen above the handles, giving shoppers a readout of whatever they just placed in the cart. So basically, if you put in Hawaiian Punch, it's going to shout out Hawaiian Punch. I wonder if you can turn that audio feature off, because I don't need you to tell me what I just put in the cart. I know what I put in the cart, if that makes any sense. They're saying basically in the demo, if you click the link in the article, it says placing produce in the cart triggers the touchscreen to display an item's weight and price. So it automatically detects it. The cart has the sensors to be able to do all of this. And it also allows shoppers to check out right from the screen without having to go to a lane at the front of the store. So no standing in line, Mr. Awesome Wood Things. No standing in line, Mr. Rich Vibes. There's a credit card reader next to the screen for payment. Compared to the older model, the new caper cart is more lightweight and slimmer while holding more capacity, if that makes any sense. It will also support new list tools, allowing people to display a shopping list created in the Instacart app on the touchscreen. And as you shop, the feature will inform you where you can find everything on the list and check off the items as they are added. So basically, I don't know, do you upload? I guess that's the question that I have. Do you upload your shopping cart, or your shopping list? And so you go to the Instacart app, upload your shopping list, and it will tell you in the store where everything is. Go down lane or aisle 6 and go down aisle 2. I think that's pretty cool. And then they're saying next is scan and pay, which allows shoppers to use their smartphones to scan and buy items. The feature won't be a standalone app or an upgrade to the existing Instacart app. Basically, they're saying a QR code will be placed at a store's entrance that people can scan with their phone to be taken to scan and pay, to the scan and pay website. And then it'll also highlight products that are eligible for EBT and SNAP. and they can be connected to Instacart accounts so you can easily repurchase the item. So if you come back in, I guess, another time and you know you need milk or you need eggs, basically you scan that QR code. It'll tell you what aisle you need to go on, and you scan and pay on your phone by using that QR code. Then they have something called carrot tags. This is interesting here. So the carrot tags, see if I can bring that up a little bit. The carrot tags, another QR code feature that will display important information about food product on the Instacart app. Codes can be found on the product tags for selecting items. After scanning the app, it will let you know if something is gluten-free, organic, kosher, or SNAP or EBT eligible. And then the final tool is it's conventional department orders. It's not an app, but it's brand new technology. And basically, department orders is simply a touch screen podium where shoppers can order food from different departments like the deli or the bakery and have it ready when they swing by. Now, I think that's cool. You can say, I want to order a birthday cake. I want to order my ham or my salami or whatever meat or your cheeses. And then you can do all your shopping and it should already be ready to go. Should be. So that's kind of what's going on with this new technology with Instacart. And Instacart is saying, come on, let's make this happen. We want you to shop with us. We really don't want you to use your one palm. We really don't want you to do all of that. So basically, that's kind of where we are. She says, Lisa Maria says, way cool is not here yet. So it's starting out in Irvine, California, Lisa Maria. So quite naturally, the technology is going to start out there in Silicon Valley or close to Silicon Valley. She said this is also awesome for people who like to make lists. Let's see, what else does it say? It says this is I'm right here with you. I understand. And then let's see. So that means we don't need to stand in line. Right. So Mama D, no, there's no standing in line. You're literally taking the cart. You're putting your items inside the cart. It's going to read off what you're put into the cart. It's going to tell you, you can order your deli meat, you can order your fish, you can order your bakery or whatever it is that you need to order. And then you can literally go over there and it'll already be packaged while you are doing your shopping. So you do your shopping and then you make that your last stop. You can use the QR code at the front of the store. So instead of you literally going to the, paying, on the cart. So you can pay on the cart or you can just use your phone. There's different ways that you can now do your shopping. So like I said, California is getting this first. And then quite naturally, I think California, then Texas. I could see it possibly going to New York or DC next, maybe Chicago, maybe Colorado, but it's going to eventually roll out by 2023. So we're talking about it now and we're saying this is what's happening. And they're rolling this stuff out now in this is the end of the third quarter going into the fourth quarter. So by summertime next year, we should be seeing these Instacarts. We should be seeing these one palm readers that Amazon is doing. We should see the walk in the store and walk out with the grocery cart. You should see this technology rolling out in the next couple of months, within the next year or so. It should be in your city. So this is why we're discussing it. So you won't be like, well, what's that? I don't want to use that. No, I mean, Kroger here in Atlanta, in certain locations, they have like the little scan thing that you can scan. I don't know why they have that or why they would give it to customers, but they're literally scanning what they want and then they're bagging and they're getting up out of here. That's what they're doing now. So the technology is there. And the question is, are you willing to use the technology and will you be willing to embrace it, if that makes any sense? So Lisa Maria says, so you can't put anything. She says you can't put anything in and not pay for it. Everything you put in will be added to your total. Right. So it's already going to tell you that you put in a box of raisins. You put in some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's going to tell you that you put it in there. It has that voice activation. That's what they were saying that it does. And then it will even tell you product information, whether or not it's SNAP or EBT ready, or is it organic? Is it kosher? It will let you know all of that stuff. So you don't have to worry about, I mean, you already know what's kosher, what's organic. You kind of have an idea of these things already, but it will physically tell you. I think for me, I don't necessarily care to hear you tell me what I put in the cart. I have an idea. Now, there could be some items if I'm trying to cook a meal or something like that and I don't know. Yeah, I could see that. But for the most part, we already know what we're buying. So I think that that's just kind of what it is. So Lisa Maria, exactly. This is exactly what it is. We are definitely, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so they're saying that they want us to go cashless. That's exactly what they want from us right now. They want that technology. They want that technology to make us use our debit and credit cards and use that Google Pay or that Apple Wallet. That's what they want. So they want you to embrace it and they want you to be ready for it and say, come on, jump on board. Now, they understand that the seniors aren't going to be ready. And I think they should do a better job of letting seniors know what's going on with this technology. I think they should explain it a little bit better. But it's people like me who understand it and say, we have this platform here at the Lab Tech Show where we are explaining it and saying this is how it will work. Now, I think from that point, they need to have some type of crash course on, let's just say, a Wednesday or on a Monday that is a slow day, and say anybody that would like to learn this technology, you can't rely solely on YouTube. You have to literally give people a hands-on experience, if that makes any sense, to say, hey, this is how it works moving forward, or we would like to train you and show you and offer you discounts to buy using the Instacart or using some of the other competitors' products. Let them, give them rewards to want to use it. And I think that that's kind of where they're dropping the ball. They're just thinking that all shoppers understand the technology. We've been trained to just go grab a cart and go stand in the line. We've been trained to say, I don't want to stand in the line, so I'm going to go to the self-checkout line. But now you're saying we have this new technology that I can put it in the cart and I can pay with it on my phone by using a QR code, or I can just swipe my credit card on the machine and then I'm good to go and I can walk right on out. That's where this new technology is, and you have to train and you have to show people how it works. And I just think that that's just where we are. So let me see. We have it in Delaware. She says, oh, so you have it in Delaware. So the next time, Sister Queen, you go grocery shopping, will you send me a picture of the Instacart or whatever it is that you're using it? She says she has not used it. So I'm challenging you, Sister Queen, to use it and see what is that experience all about. And you tell me, and that way we can find out what it actually looks like. My neighbor says sometimes it's a hassle. So once again, how old is your neighbor and are they tech savvy? That's a great situation, because a lot of people don't understand how or this technology, are they even training the employees? I mean, this is great that you have this great technology, but are you training people? Are you showing people what it's all about? Let them know what's going on. Let's see. Old School Tuesday Turn Up. She's here in the building. That's what's up. Thanks for joining us at the Lab Tech Show. 7 a.m. Get the seniors in for a lesson on how to shop. Yeah, and then offer discounts. I really think that that's what you should do. Get it in a day that is not busy. Get the seniors in there. Show them how it works. Man, I mean, most seniors don't even know how to work a smartphone. They still got flip phones, which they should not have, but I know some that still are rocking flip phones. So you want them to download your digital coupons. Why are they downloading digital coupons if they don't know how to do it? You should be teaching them that. And you're raising the prices, so they're already on a fixed income. That's not really fair to them. So this is just information that we're just that we're seeing. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Hey, everybody, it is the Lab Tech Show. I would like for you to follow us and subscribe. Why? Come on. It's one of the hottest shows on a Wednesday evening, and we're here to simplify tech and vibe. So every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific if you're on the West Coast, check them out at mixcloud.com. All right, so mixcloud.com, stream with or watch Rich Vibes live every Sunday. All right. And then our guy, Mr. Awesome Wood Things, Awesome Fun Things, Mr. Matt Haas. Every morning, he's only on for about 10, 20 minutes. Find out what's going on in his world. Mr. Matt Haas, he's doing his thing, and he's going to tell you everything that's going on in his world, whether he's playing the guitar, the piano, woodworking, or whatever it may be. Just find out what he's got going on, all right? And then we got 247mixing.com, 24 hours, 7 days a week. They're banging the hottest mixes. Download the app. That's right, download the app. It's absolutely free. It's in the Google Play Store, and it's also in the Apple Store. It's clean music. I'm pretty sure you would appreciate it, all right? And then lastly, we have Old School Tuesday Turn Up, all right? So this show it's an older show, but we have another guest coming up next week, if I'm correct. Next Tuesday we'll be on live, but you can check out some of the previous shows. MC Lightfoot, it was a 2-hour show, entirely too long. When I say entirely too long, but it was really a great show. So I think that you would appreciate what Priscilla Watley is doing over there at Old School Tuesday Turn Up, and check it out. It's Old School Tuesday Turn Up on YouTube. You would appreciate it. Ow. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. Our next article for the evening is, all right, peep this. That's right, peep this out. Who likes to read books? Are you an audiobook person, or you like to actually read the books? That's the question that I have. Are you an audiobook person, or do you actually like to read the books? Well, I did not know this, but Spotify, they're now offering audiobooks with over 300,000 titles. That's right. 300,000 titles are now on Spotify, to where you can now check out what they have as far as their services. All right. So real briefly, can I bring this article up, or what happened? I don't know. Okay. Something's not right here. But basically, long story short, short story long. I don't know if this is going to allow me to do this or not. I don't see it. Why it won't let me bring it up. All right. That's interesting, because that wasn't there earlier. I don't like that. But Spotify is basically saying that's weird. It's not going to let me sign in. That's interesting. It lets me sign in over here, but it won't let me sign in over there. Basically, long story short, I'm going to put this out here. I'm just going to read it real briefly since I can't put it up here. Spotify users will be able to purchase and listen to a catalog of more than 300,000 audiobooks. That's right, 300,000 audiobooks that you can read anywhere from Stephen King, Malcolm Gladwell, romance novelist Abby Jimenez, excuse me. The books will be available on a pay per download basis. So they're trying to make some money now. So Spotify is saying, just use our platform. You don't have to go to Audible. If you already have an account, just do your audio book right here with us on Spotify. And they're just giving you a new reason to use Spotify. I was about to say Audible. So basically, Audible has pretty much cornered the market, right? And basically they're saying, no. We want some of this market share as well. Spotify announced a partnership with a global audiobook distributor called Findaway, and basically saying that they wanted to compete with Audible. And Spotify will sell its titles at individual prices, and said that it's setting those prices and negotiating terms with publishers. Audible offers a subscription service where users pay a fee to get access to over 760,000 titles and other content, including its own originals. And Audible controlled about 48% of the U.S. audiobook unit sales for the monthly period ended in May. So mid-May, they had 48% of the audiobook unit sales. and then the rest of the pie is split up against other companies. And Spotify said, no, we need a piece of that pie. Okay. So basically Spotify, they have been fighting with Apple over its in-app purchase policies, and said users will be directed to make audiobook purchases via a web browser instead of inside the app. So basically, they don't want to charge you more money. They want you to go to another website and then pay, because if you use the in-app purchases, you now have to give Apple a cut. And then now what happens is the publisher or the creator or the audio or the author, they're not going to get their money, because Apple gets a cut, Spotify gets a cut, and the publisher or the author gets a cut. They're saying, no, you're going to click, if you have an iPhone, you're going to click on the book, you're going to go to another website, you're going to buy there, and then you can come back and listen to the book that way. We're going to just eliminate Apple altogether. That's what they're trying to do. So they're saying that major publishers that have agreed to make their books available to Spotify say that they appreciate the opportunity to get authors in front of as many listeners as possible. And basically they're saying that these publishers such as, I don't want to butcher their name, Lagardere, Lagardere, and Paramount Global, Simon Schuster, and the world's largest consumer book publisher, Bertelsmann SE Penguin Random House, have all put their catalogs up on the Spotify service. So all of these books, I think Michelle Obama's book is on there. They have other books that are up on there as well. So I just think that this is an opportunity. If you already have a Spotify account, this is a great opportunity for you to say, instead of me going to Audible and paying $14.99 a month, you're already paying for a subscription with Spotify. You just buy the book there. The only difference with Audible is you get a free book every month with the $14.99. Here, you're just paying what the actual book costs, and then you can just have it on your Spotify account. I don't know. Thoughts? Is it a good service? Should you do it? Should you jump on it? I don't know. Let's see. I like reading books, says Sister Queen. And she said, I prefer the books, don't care for the audiobook. So everybody has their own medium and platform. I don't do well with reading a physical book. I fall asleep. For me, I could be in the car. I could be in the shower. I could be, walking whenever I do get outside and walk, and I can listen to my audiobook. Or if I'm just free at the doctor's office, I have an audiobook that I can listen to for 20, 30 minutes, and then I can get whatever knowledge I need. But you can take the book if it works for you. There's nothing wrong with that. She says, I like the smell and feel of books. There's nothing wrong with that. Lisa Maria, I ain't mad at you. She said, I know that's right. I got to get a piece of that coin. 48%, you've literally cornered the market. So basically you're saying 52% is split against multiple companies, but Audible has pretty much, cornered the market and said, hey, we want you. So you already have Spotify. You're paying for it. Why not? That's all I can really say. All right, let's check this out. All right, you guys already heard it. Download the channel. TBE Media is on Roku and Amazon Fire. You cut the cord. We got new episodes every week. I was told that we were down for a couple of hours. I figured it out. I had to spend a lot of time to make sure that content was up there. So if you got a barbecue, you got a birthday party, you got something going on this weekend, download the channel and just have it in the background. Let people see what's going on. It's some great content on there. Every week, it's a new episode of something, all right? So check it out. Download the channel. TBE Media is on Roku and Amazon Fire. Absolutely free. All you do is just search TBE Media. Can't go wrong, guys. Good content. Mama D says, are you still asleep? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sammy Superstar is in the building. Hope all is well with you, man. Hope all is well. All right, my last article of the evening. That's right, the last article of the evening. You guys might have mixed feelings on this one. I don't know. This is going to be quite interesting read, if that makes any sense. Um, Virtual fitting rooms. Have you heard of them? That's right. Have you heard of virtual fitting rooms? Well, this is where you can actually take a picture of your current self. And when you take a picture of your current self, you can try on clothes and it will let you know how you would look with the clothes. Walmart is doing this and they're saying that you can use your own photos, but you might have some questions. How safe is it? Really, how safe is it? All right, so peep this out. Walmart is upgrading its virtual fitting room service by now allowing people to upload pictures of themselves and see how clothes fit on their bodies. The new tool is called Be Your Own Model. That's right, be your own model. I'm not mad at it. Come on, let's get it. Be your own model. And a follow up to Choose My Model. The old version had you choose a body that's similar to yours from a selection of 50 models to see how the clothes may fit on you. It was a cool concept, but you had limitations. You had to eyeball the whole process and hope you could find a body match. But be with your own model. Virtual clothes fitting aims to be easier and more accurate. And what I mean by that is Walmart says it uses algorithms and intricate machine learning models to help better visualize how clothes look on them. So you'll have access to over 270,000 you have access to over 270,000 items across the company's catalog, including some brand names with the plans to expand. And according to the announcement, all of the items will be women's clothing, but they said that they plan to expand to men's and children's clothing. So women, this is your opportunity to be your own model and do what you do. Okay. So I can't make this up. This is really happening. So this is how it works. All right. So let's see where are we at here. Let's see. My computer. Come on, y'all. So basically, it's only available on iOS right now, and eventually it's going to come on over here to Chrome. And there will be a rollout in the next couple of weeks, is what they're saying. So for Android. To get started, to be your own model, you find an article of clothing in the Walmart app that supports the new tool, and then tap the Try It On button. From there, you prop up your iPhone and take a picture of yourself in a brightly lit room while you're wearing tight fitted clothing. So the app needs you to be able to see your entire body. So basically go put on some workout gear, go put on some, just something tight. And it'll then ask you, how tall are you? And it will show you the outfit on your body. Now, this is all through artificial intelligence, y'all. The clothes fitting isn't as simple. They say the clothes fitting isn't a simple overlay either, as Be Your Own Model will be able to simulate how a dress falls on a body, as well as showing shadows and fabric draping. This is all thanks to the machine learning models, according to Walmart, and they're saying that the tech will also take account to color, sizes, and even sleeve lengths on shirts. The only omission or the only problem with this is in the announcement is the level of security found to be found in Be Your Own Model. As stated earlier, you will have to take a picture of yourself in a tight-fitting clothing, but nowhere does it say how Walmart will protect those images, not even a brief mention of what type of encryption tech is being used at all. But then they had an update a couple of days ago, and then they said that that they don't even keep, if I'm correct, they don't even keep the images stored in any form, shape, or capacity. So the worries of is it secure or not, I think you don't have to worry about that. They don't store any images. They don't store any metadata. Basically, nothing is the images are encrypted and only users have access to them. Now we'll see what happens. We don't know. They might get caught up in the lie, but the question is, would ladies, you guys are watching the show, would you be open to taking a picture, trying on the clothes at Walmart that you see and see how it actually fits on you through this machine learning? That's really what it's all about. Now, would you be open to some technology similar to this? That's what we want to know. I think it's a cool service. I think it's something that that's out there. That this is where we're going, y'all. We are literally going into the digital age. We are literally here. We are literally saying this is just what it is at this point. So it's just a matter of, are you open to it? Would you do it? Hit the Spot said nope. Mama D said nope. I ain't mad at y'all. I'm telling you, everything, if you look at the last couple of weeks, all we've talked about, honestly, is everything digital. So now, I mean, they even have something out called deepfakes, where it literally can mimic your voice and your face. It takes a picture of you, and it's called deepfake. Literally look it up, and you can literally be in Atlanta and you can have someone literally doing a video of you, and all they got to do is just upload a script and then you're in there. Like, literally, that's just what it is. I mean, this is the technology. Within the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to be like, Tallboy said all of this. Sister Queen said, no, thank you. Not at all. I'm not with it. I'm not going to try this. I just want to see what you think of it. That's it. She said they can keep that. It's not safe at all. They will either put you in something small, or what'd she say? But they will either put you in something too small or too big. But that's the thing. I want you to try it to see if it actually works. Because what if it actually works? I'm just saying, what if it actually works, where you take a current picture of yourself, you wear some tight fitted clothing. I mean, y'all like to wear the tight clothes anyway, right? And then you upload the photo, and then it says try on whatever outfit that they have inside of Walmart. Now, keep in mind, these are Walmart clothes. This is not like you're going to Lane Bryant. It's not like y'all going to Macy's. It's not like you're going to any other high-end stores. I mean, what are you buying, a sundress? That's really all you're really buying, is a sundress. Come on. So, I mean, be open to it. Don't be so closed-minded. I just want you to try it, see if it works, because you might be like, hey, this is pretty cool. But then again, remember, only you are going to see these images. Or you can take a picture and send it to me and say, hey, I tried on that Walmart shopping app, Be Your Own Model, and this is what it looked like. I would love to see this, and we can bring this article back. I would love to see what you say or what you think of this. So please don't be so closed-minded to this situation here. That's all I'm asking. Please don't be closed-minded. That's all. Amazon has something similar where they have the Amazon showroom. So basically with the wow. Okay. It is the Lab Tech Show. I do thank you. Wow. I don't know why we're freezing up. I see it on the screen. I do apologize. It looks like we're back up and live again. I'm not sure why we're flaking out. But like I said, we're back up. I do apologize for the internet. It seems like my CPU usage is at 100%. So once it gets to 100, it maxes out. I don't know why these resources are pulling out what it is, why it's pulling out. But yeah, I do see where the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet is actually acting up. But my CPU usage is at 100%. So I do apologize. It's dropping down to 85%. But something is out there that's pulling resources, and I'm not sure what is going on. But anyway, as I said, virtual fitting rooms at Walmart. Spotify offers audiobooks. They want to compete with Amazon. And then you got Instacart's new service. And then if you want to switch carriers with your cell phone, you can unlock your phone if you go through a couple of steps. All the articles are in the description of the body of the email, in the body of the description of the YouTube. And you can click and read those articles as you like or as you please. And like I said, next week, thank you for joining. And hopefully I'll get a chance to see you next week. With that being said, it is the Lab Tech Show. Y'all be good and have a good week. Happy birthday, Lisa Maria. And y'all pray for the folks over there in Puerto Rico, because I think Sister Queen got family over in that area as well. All right. So y'all be good. And Shawty Low, I love you. Man, you was a real one. And I just definitely, today was the day of his passing. And I just definitely want to just give shout outs to the family of Shawty Low, Mr. Done It All. Y'all be good. It's the Lab Tech Show.
You already know.